Hey, Yero, where you been, man? Connie? Tim? What's up, Tim? Tim Dryson? Sky Neto's here too? What the hell? Ah, hey, Evoker. The Goom is here too? What? Bill? We working on Cave today? Yeah, I mean, I want to finish this background, so we're gonna work on it. I mean, I might not finish it today because I'm gonna be reading chat and drinking beer, and it's Friday. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's not a cave. It's the Goom's asshole. Actually, it's the inside of it. Yes, you're right. The army. Okay, let's let's draw this. Wait a minute. I think this needs to be a bit dark, huh? I like to keep it clean. Yeah, I'm rather still at work when I have an afternoon shift or sleep. Oh yeah, it's all good. Hey, Rosaba. Bryce Hogg is here. Chasm. Is that true, Connie? You want to voice chat the Goom? Alright, we can voice chat, sure. Here, I'll get Jab and the Goom both.
Привет, everyone. Привет, Cook.
Привет.
Wait, Goom, do you speak some Russian?
Only the polite words.
Oh, not even the dirty words?
Well, I know some.
You're lucky having me in here today. I can teach you all the bad words you need to know.
So, how's life, the Goom?
Oh, it's been great. I got kind of promoted.
Promoted?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Drew, where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
Oh.
Also, I'm pretty libated right now, so
You're what?
libated, lubricated.
Oh, you're drunk.
I drink the alcohol, and
Oh.
it make my brain go boop.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
By the way, yesterday I've tried that whiskey you gave a dad for the rooftop event, and it's
Oh.
pretty fine. I like that.
Really?
Dude, that's
Yeah.
not whiskey.
Yeah, it's like the whiskey drink.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I said it in chat. I eat ghost peppers.
You did?
Yeah, I do on
Why?
a regular basis. I like the taste.
Yeah, but doesn't it hurt?
Life hurts.
Okay, that doesn't mean it's a good thing and you should do it.
Meh. I like spicy food.
Jesus, no, I can't.
By the way, I didn't expect it was.
I'm Middle Eastern of Moroccan descent, so
Oh, you are?
yeah.
Really? You're Moroccan descent and you're in Israel?
Yeah.
Oh. That's surprising to me a little bit, no?
Morocco used to have like a big Berber tribe population,
Oh, I see.
and they were Jews.
Oh, I did not know that.
So some of them settled, and then they moved to Israel because, you know, Israel became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And somewhere along the line, I popped out of my mother's womb.
Okay. That's alright. That's an interesting story. Why is Darky drawing hell? This is not hell. This is the Goom's asshole. We just talked about this. This is
Yeah, I
butthole.
like to keep it clean.
This is his butthole.
This is some kind of the new minor update coming
This right now?
with the groom's asshole.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. People have been asking for it for years, you know. We
Oh,
want
yeah.
the Goom's asshole. We
Oh
want. The...
yeah, that's the same groom's asshole. People
Yeah.
were talking for 5 years. How could I forget? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
That's
it is.
specifically the call-in.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So
I don't know, Captain. You wanna take a look yourself?
what is Spoosh saying? Oh, a Spider
Can
Girl. Yeah.
anyone explain what's the point of Spider Girls?
I have
Hey,
no
lazy
idea.
versed. Listen,
I mean, wait. Are we talking spider girls like in D&D? Those have
I don't know at all.
person things?
I don't know at all.
he doesn't know. Yeah, nobody really
Yeah.
knows. But
I just,
it's a monster girl. It's listen. You want to know? You're confused as to what is the interest.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Oh,
why?
yeah, traitor.
let's say I'm an open right now. I'm open-minded, like to hear maybe. I can say like I may like it in the future, but I need someone to explain me like what's the profit in here.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I'm not into monster girls in
player.
general, and definitely not a spider. But I think if I had to guess, I'm guessing the attraction is that
The big old titties.
she's in control. It's like a spider. Like it holds you in a cocoon. You know, like it attacks you and it fucks you. Okay.
Ooh, spicy.
So I think it's a thing of
Okay,
like.
but why people can't be satisfied with the classical bondage and chivalry stuff?
I think it's
Well,
a
yeah,
something.
Why did he? Maybe the only reason I can imagine that the people want to have like eight. How many eyes the spiders have? Like maybe people just want
Oh,
spider
eyes
girl
is
have the
like-
same amount of boobs. This is the only explanation I can create in my head.
Yeah, maybe the multiple arms, the multiple boobs, but I think it's also mostly the being a sub, you know, being a sub
Oh.
to the.
But MC
spider.
can be a sub for the nun gay lady.
Yeah. So anyway, listen. I'm just saying. I think this is where it comes from. Okay, that's the attraction to the spider monster girl. Okay, I could be wrong, but that's where I think.
I mean, give her big old titties.
Yeah, if she has a nice rack, you know, people will like
Yeah.
her, right?
Oh, so you already created like the image of the
No, no,
like
no,
of the
no,
creature?
no, no, no. But I mean,
No,
I
it's all
imagine that she'll have.
headcanon right now.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine she'll have lots of boobs, you know. Okay. That looks good.
So, Fun is thinking about some vampire lion ladies.
Sorry, what?
Fun player. He wants a lamia.
Oh, yeah, that's what he wants?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's German. Germans are weird, you know? They like poop stuff. They like everything.
Oh.
It's...
Okay, who we are to
Sorry.
God.
It's a snake lady.
Oh, is that what it is?
A child-eating snake lady.
Oh, God.
So you know, birth control.
Jesus. Horrible.
Ooh, there's that glow stick I had yesterday.
Glow stick.
Yeah, the glow stick I had yesterday.
I'm still interested how much pussies the centaur girl has.
What do you mean?
Does she has like one human and one horse pussy, or she has like
That's
some kind of?
dude. It would be one horse pussy.
Yeah,
you need
just-
to squeeze out another centaur out there.
Just one big fat horse pussy just for you, Jab.
Thank you very much.
Just for you to enjoy, okay?
Yeah. Now I could, sleep well. Now I
Yeah.
know, like,
Yeah.
the horse pussy coming, so okay.
Yeah. And
The life goal, like, I can put the tip, like, one life goal, I already have it.
we'll make the centaur girl Russian too. She'll speak in Russian to you in the game, okay?
Well, she will be, speaking Russian anyway. Well, we translate it.
Do you guys have horses in Russia? I don't know.
No,
Only polar bears.
I don't know the meaning of this word. When I studied English, they taught me that there is a word horse, but I don't know what it
Okay.
means. Like, I
Okay,
have
Jab,
no
Jab.
idea what it is.
Okay. I know it's a stupid question, but I was still kind of wondering. Like, you know what I mean? Like in my head, I'm like, maybe it's too cold
Jab.
over there for horses.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
it's like a very skinny riding bear.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah, well, actually, like the classical, Russian hotlands is not like the places where horses live.
Yeah, like
So, for
Siberia.
example, from like in the southern Siberia, yeah, like in the Altai region and the south of the Urals, yeah, maybe, because there are the steppe
Yeah.
area, and this is actually their natural habitat. But for example, in the medieval, horses were, very expensive. Like for example, for the medieval warriors, for the boyars, like the knights and so on,
Yeah.
of the aristocracy. And like two reasons actually. Like the first one, we don't have like the natural habitat of the horses, and we don't have like enough grass growing in like to feed them. For example, if you compare, the horses coming from the from the northern Europe, like from the Denmark and Holland, like the Frise horses, like they're huge as elephants. Because in April they have fresh, like in there people have fresh grass from the April till October, and this is 2 times longer than in Russia. We don't have like in the medieval times people don't have enough grading and grass to feed their horses, so it wasn't. But when
So they were fed human meat.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Dude, I warned you
What?
that I'm drunk.
But a couple of times I've had the sausage made from horse meat. It was pretty good.
Oh, horse meat is nice. I'm not supposed to have it, but it's nice.
I haven't tried. I don't know if I've tried horse meat. Maybe once, but I have tried buffalo meat a couple times. It was good.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. It's like beef, kind of.
I had
Once
bear
I've tried bear's meat, but I was too drunk to compare it with with the pork or any other meat. So I couldn't, for example, if someone will ask me like how it tastes, I couldn't barely remember about it.
Wait, are you talking about Russian bears?
I don't know. I didn't look in his
If he
passport.
was
Maybe it
eating
was
it, it
Russian.
wasn't Russian anywhere.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Russian
Maybe
bear?
it was, Canadian or American spy bear,
Oh
uh,
yeah.
running, from the border to the, Russian territory. But
Yeah, of
maybe I
course.
don't know.
Listen, Jab.
Yeah.
Have you ever actually seen a bear in Russia?
You mean in the wild, like in the zoo, or in the
In
wildlife?
the wild, in the wild.
No, in the wild, no. But I've seen like the bear traces. We were fishing, and we went like far away, but maybe 70 kilometers from the city. It was like very far away from any settlements, and we had a boat
Hey, Bruni.
without sail. Like it's like that type of boat. Like I don't know how to say it. It's the air inside of it. How it's called? Let me
Like
let
an
me Google that.
inflatable
One
boat?
second.
Let me
Yeah, maybe. I
interject
just
for a
need to
second.
Google it. Like I don't know the English word. I'm sorry.
I guess it.
Allow me to interject for a second. No, Bernissimo, we're not doing
Yeah,
that.
inflatable. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And we dragged it like from the car to the lake. And when we came back in 10 minutes, like because we forgot a couple of stuff, our backpacks and so on, we see like the bad tracks just under our tracks.
Yeah.
So when we were coming, like the road was free. It was just maybe 30 minutes. The rain stopped, so the ground was wet. And like we went on the path, and like there were no traces. And we came when we were coming back, there were the bad traces just crossing our. And we were like, okay, maybe we should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but Jab, I
Yeah.
thought your girlfriend was a bear.
Yeah, but that bear was unfamiliar to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because yeah, you can imagine that you can meet the bear and say, okay, 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 honey, put your claws back, because
Yeah.
I know that the bear that knows the bear, they may know you, so maybe we are maybe relatives in some kind of way and so on. But
Yeah.
it was the wild one. Maybe he was not the big lover of strangers, and so we
Yeah.
decided not to take much risk, and we run away.
But Jab, I
Yeah.
realized your English is pretty good for something for a Russian. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you.
I feel like I've met quite a few Russians in my lifetime, and not a lot of them had a good English. Like some of them
This
had
is because
a
of good practice listening of your
Listen,
stream.
this
but
depends.
how did you
You know,
learn?
this depends.
Yeah. Sorry, Cook, what are you were talking? Interrupted you.
No, I was just wondering, like,
No,
where did you learn?
I say this depends.
Uh, I had a school in my town, like the linguistic school. So I've taken classes from from when I was a kid, like for example from the year of 8 and all 9. We were having some simple things like the apple, the dog, the cat, and so on, like my name is and
Yeah,
so
but
on.
that's not how you got good at English, right?
While just you're
It helped.
listening, you're just listening, different music, films without duplicated voice like in the original. You're trying to, at least
Yeah.
you're listening like people talking and so on.
Hey, the
But
ghost. Hey, Samo.
yeah,
Yeah, sorry, continue.
Job, fun wants you to be more stereotypical.
you're not stereotypical.
More Russian. More like a Russian bad guy in a movie, an American movie.
Yeah, I must break you. Yeah, I just fucking laugh how she said that. I must break. Oh,
He dies, he
like the more,
dies.
yeah, but the more than Drago, I like Schwarzenegger in the Red Heat. Like when he settled in the in the motel, he turned on the TV and it was the porn, and like he's like capitalism. Oh fuck.
Yeah, wasn't he playing a Russian in that movie?
Yeah, yeah, like the Soviet cop or some kind of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I really liked it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was some kind, good criticism the film was totally American, but it was a good portion of humor and self-criticism, and I like that.
Yeah. Um. So learning English, right? It was a school. How old were you when you were like? How old were you when
Well,
you?
actually, I was taking English classes like since the first grade.
Oh,
But
really?
when I was 9, if I remember well, like the parents sent me like to that additional school. I had 3 and later 4 lessons in a week. Like each lesson was about hour and a half. So it was about 6 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
So when I passed a couple of grades in there, we got the program from how is it called, B2 Cambridge, if I remember well.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the end of the study, you can pass for the Cambridge certificate, like FC certificate.
Oh, okay.
So that was the program.
I mean, because your
Yeah, but
English is almost as good as it's maybe even better than Sploosh's English, you know. So I'm just surprised. And he's American, you know.
I don't think so. I talked with the David dog, like at 100, pure distillated Britain, and I can say that talking with American guys is much more easier
Yeah.
because classical BBC British pronunciation we learned is far away from the way they're talking like in the real life.
Yeah, but nobody can understand the British, you know. So it's okay.
Even British can understand British.
I can't understand the British. I try, but it's just.
I'll bet you haven't informal conversation with the David dog because he's Torah. How have you said that stuff? I forgot.
The
He
Brits
actually said that he-
listen. The Brits don't even pronounce some letters, okay, when they're talking. Okay, it's just
Yeah.
yeah,
They're talking like they're chewing at the same time.
yeah. It's just, the Brits, they're weird, you know. They're a little strange. I don't know. Don't tell Stray that, but it's true. You know?
Yeah. By the way, Stray has good recognizable speech.
He does? Yeah. He's
Yeah.
not too bad. Yeah.
Because he's not trying to speak very fast and fluent.
Yeah.
I bet if he'll multiply Sploosh fast speech to the Stray's British pronunciation, like no one could understand it, barely.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you studied English? Like when you started to
Me?
study?
18, I think. Yeah, 18.
And you never spoke English before?
Not really, no. Well, I mean, I knew a few words, but I was not as good as you are at all.
Oh,
Yeah. I could say like a really basic stuff, you know. So yeah, but
actually, I can see that my own language is not very good. Cause
Yeah,
I can try to to undercover my classical heavy accent, but I still have a lot of messes up with the grammar and so on, and the poor vocabulary sometimes. So you heard a couple of times that I need to Google something because I don't know how to say it in English.
I get that sometimes.
hold on.
Yeah.
The Goom is drunk. He wants to say something. What's up, the Goom?
I said that I get that sometimes. That
Yeah.
I need to find the words.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult times because basically English is my third language.
Wait, what's your second language?
Hebrew,
What's your first?
Spanish.
Spanish?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I first learned how to speak Spanish before I learned how to speak Hebrew.
Oh, were your parents in Spain or something?
Something like that.
Huh. The Goom is full of secrets.
Yeah.
I would tell you, but I have to kill you then, yes.
Oh, very secret. Okay. So Jad, are you living currently near where you grew up? No,
well, in Russian measurement, yeah, nearly about 1,000 kilometers nearby.
Because right
Yeah.
now,
Russia, it's not far away. It's not too far away.
oh, okay. Because I remember we were looking at your hometown. Remember that one stream?
Yeah.
But you don't live there currently, correct?
Yes. I'm
But
living in the St. Petersburg, like in the second capital.
but do you have a lot of friends from your childhood that still live in your hometown?
Oh yeah, my relatives still live there. My cousin lives there. My
Your
grandpa lives
parents?
there. The parents, yeah.
Oh wow. And you don't want to go back there?
Uh, Not actually. It's actually like the far north of the Arctic is not, the place you want to live like instantly.
Yeah.
Maybe it's okay like to live there maybe for some period. Like for example, you do some industry stuff. For example, maybe
Yeah.
you
Mining
work as a
or
sailor, you work as a oil extractor or something like that.
yeah.
But living there all the time
Is
actually.
is
Well, it
hard.
depends. Some people love it. Some people don't. They just depends.
Mm.
I
Hey,
just
Jab.
decided that like for now, it's not for me to live in there. I just want. Maybe I will come back there. In the
One
future.
day.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe I will move south, or maybe I will move like east. I don't know.
Okay. I see.
Jab, wanna hear something funny?
Okay, should.
You said you were 1,000 kilometers away from Moscow, right?
Mm, well, actually, it's true too.
What?
It was 1,000 kilometers from the place like I was, was raised up.
Yeah.
But actually, yeah, in
So
St. Petersburg.
if
So
you
yeah,
try to
yeah.
if you try to cross Israel from top to bottom, like the long way,
Yeah.
480 kilometers.
That's not
How
long.
many? How much? Can you repeat again?
480
400? Oh,
kilometers.
okay. Yeah, Bond. Yeah.
Yeah. You could walk
So
that.
like halfway.
Well, it's just couple of hours on the car. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's about
Just from one
6.
village in Siberia to the nearby village.
Yes. It's a beer run for you.
Three attendants. Oh, the honey's here too, and the spicy. Long time no see, guys.
Hannah says I tested positive for COVID. I'm surprised she didn't test positive for more things. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh shit,
No,
Yeah,
well,
man.
I have negative for my COVID test.
dude. Oh, I'm sorry
Yeah,
about your
but,
grandma.
thanks.
Grandpa. Yeah, so that killed everything right away. The whole vibe is ruined. Thank you, Hannah.
Joke's on you, Hannah. I am a big baby since birth. I didn't have to test positive for that. Ha. Anyway, so yeah, so you have a lot of friends back home, right? You said, Jab?
Well, actually, yeah, but I can't say like we, have a good connections, but yeah, still, know a lot of people living in there, like my classmates,
Yeah.
some of my classmates, because a lot of people, move from there to other places
Yeah.
and so on. Like maybe like the city was, it was good to live in the city, maybe in the Soviet times when it was the big center of of fish industry, of sea industry, but after the Soviet Union fell down, like people have less workplaces and so on, so they just move from there.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay.
So if you try to count like for the last 30 years, the number of people living in the region reduced for 100,000 of people. Like I mean, in the whole region, not in the town I was living, but like on the whole peninsula. So yeah, but maybe right now they will build something access. Russian government were talking about something they will do like in the Russian Arctics, to reveal all the industry and so on. But I barely believe in this shit.
Yeah. So would you move back if you retired or something?
I don't think like about the timing because I think when I will be old, I better, move.
Jab, you are old, okay? You have gray hair
No,
already.
I mean, like when I'll be super old. Yeah, like when I'll be,
When you'll be
the
sober
grandpa,
old?
with the gray hair, when I lost all my teeth and so on, but I will,
Yeah.
walking very slowly. So maybe, that time I will move to the south, like.
Wait. Hold on. The Goom, how old are you again? Aren't you young?
35.
35?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're starting to get some gray hair too.
All over my chest.
Really? You have gray hair on your chest?
Yeah.
Already?
Yes.
I have a lot of gray hair on my head, but not on
I,
my
How
I
old
don't
are you,
have
DC?
any hair on my head.
How old are you, DC?
How old?
Yeah.
Too old.
Okay. Are you more closer to the 30 or 40?
I'm in the middle.
In the middle. Okay. So we'll consider you're at 35.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have a lot of gray hair on my head. I'm salt and pepper. It's half and half kind of thing.
Well, some women love salt and pepper.
Yeah. Mama Cookie doesn't mind it. But but I don't have gray hair anywhere else really yet. I still have very colorful pubes and chest hair. I hope you guys
No.
have a nice, picture in your mind of that.
I don't have any gray hair, but I became bolder and bolder.
Oh, really? You losing your hair?
Yeah, I'm losing my hair, so start to think like to shave my head totally.
Oh, yeah. I have a full head of hair still, and I still shave my head, so there you go.
All my hair, they migrating from my head to my face.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Wait, do you have a beard?
Yeah, I'm just too lazy, to shave my face
yeah.
every morning. So I'm just
Yeah.
okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, like the bald head without the beard looks very childish.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like it works like for the 100% of the cases, but compared to my face, it's really ugly and childish at the same fucking time when I'm completely bald.
Mm-hmm.
But when I shave my head and I still the beard, I still look at as a man, not the child. So
We
I
all
keep
know
my
you're
beard
still
on.
a child in your heart. All right, Jab?
Oh yeah,
We know that.
I was always B14. Yeah.
Stargazing, yeah, around there, yeah. $40 for a pound of snow crab legs. Yeah, I'm not a fan of crab meat. It's okay, honestly. It's too much effort to like eat it, I find. There's like other foods that are easier to eat and less work. So I don't bother with crab, to be honest. I don't know. Do you eat a lot of seafood, Jab?
Actually not, because it's maybe surprising, but the fish is not very cheap in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even in my hometown, this is actually it's the fish port. It's not very cheap. So, but yeah, I've tried some fresh crab legs.
Yeah, you have tried in the past, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
so
I still have a photo when me and my cousin trying to boil them in the bucket.
yeah. Is there like a place in Russia where you can travel like as a tourist, right? Let's say you're a tourist with money, okay? And you want to
okay.
go have a good time in a beautiful part of Russia as a travel destination, for vacation. Where would
Okay,
you go in
yeah.
Russia?
Oh, there's so many places.
Really?
So yeah. For
Okay,
example,
let me rephrase it. If Putin wanted to go on a vacation within Russia, where would he go?
Milan.
I'll call him and then, I'll call you back in
Okay,
5 minutes.
you call him and you let us know. Okay, we'll wait.
His press service, always post the pictures. He's traveling in the wildlands.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere in the forest. So that
Where's
was the
that
place.
though? Where does he usually go?
I don't know. Maybe some in the Siberia.
Oh, it's
somewhere.
like secret or something. He doesn't like,
Yeah.
say. Oh, okay.
I can't say that.
Yeah. Please tell me, Jab. I will let the CIA know.
No, yeah. Please blink twice if the CIA, makes you, collecting, personal info.
Personal
Blink
information
twice.
about Putin.
We will understand.
No, but I'm wondering more like like nice places to travel, vacation wise, within Russia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have a lot of them. Like, you can have like, for example, you have good money, you can travel to the North Pole from Russia.
Yeah, but would you really want to go? That's not relaxing. That's like cold and it's barren. I'm talking like maybe more in the south, no?
Well, yeah, but the South in here, I don't know, maybe Crimea or like the
Wait, isn't Crimea
Black
like at war right now?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's not like the thing I'm talking about.
Oh,
But
okay, okay.
like the seashore of the Black Sea, maybe, but it's
Oh, I see, yeah, yeah.
but yeah, like the southern people and the southern, type of the people, it's all like the markets around you. It's not very, my type of, vacation.
Yeah.
When everyone wants to sell you something or, to get your money, like, hey, look at here, look
Oh,
at there, and so on,
yeah.
like nosy and so on.
That's not fun, yeah.
Yeah. I'm, prefer, travel some small cities, like, visiting people from there. Because, in every, big city, like, doesn't, matter, like, isn't in Russia or in Europe, in America, and so on. Like, when you visit, like, the city, you see the skyscrapers and so on, all the traffic jam and so on, expensive restaurants and so on. And actually, it's the same. Like, doesn't depend, like, the place you're in. It's all the time the same. But when you travel like the heartland of the land, you understand the people, how they live in there, like so on, like how the life is going in real for them.
Yeah.
So, but for example, if you want to, like, if you say, like, if you're a tourist with the money, you can
Yeah.
drive all the Russia through, like, from the eastern to the west or to the west to the east, like in any direction and so on. You can, like, visit the Baikal Sea, like the deepest and like the freshest sea in the world and so on. For example,
What about in
like,
the what about in the far east? Do people ever travel there for vacation at all?
mm, well, I don't think so, because the service, like the tourist service in Russia, is not very good. For example, spending the same amount of money, you better go to the Turkey or
Oh,
Greece or
I see, yeah.
Egypt or something. Like, you will get much better service for same money.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right, yeah.
So it's not very pleasant. For example, if you have some relative friends or you're just interested, look, traveling, with a backpack behind you, maybe it will be, good to like to travel in that kind of way. But if you want, like, to travel to the hotel, you better, find some resources like out in Russia.
Yeah. No, I get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, it also means, like what do you, what do you say about, like, what do you cover under the water, travel? Like, for example, if you want to resort with the beach, with the pool, and like the restaurant, and then animators and so on.
There's none of that in Russia, is there?
Yeah, it's this, but it's not very, it's not the top one thing in here, for example. But when you want to visit, like, some ancient museums or cultural centers, like, then you're welcome here. For example, in St. Petersburg, in Moscow.
You have museums in Russia? Okay, sorry.
I don't know what the answer to this question. Yeah, for example, the State Hermitage and the museum in the St. Petersburg and here is, like, it's in top 10, like the world museums, like the Louvre, Metropolitan Museum in New York and so on.
Yeah.
Like, they have a lot of historical artifacts, paintings, and all the art masterpieces. For example, I know they keep two paintings of Leonardo da Vinci and one Raphael. And it's not like someone brings him, like, for the exhibition. They have it, like, in the property of like, it belongs to the museum in here.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I couldn't say that way.
So for the museum in Summertime Saga, right?
Oh, now we're talking the business. Okay.
Yeah. Well, for the museum in Summertime Saga, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are the exhibits that you think should be in the museum?
Okay. Well,
I'm talking in terms of general theme, okay?
I would I would tell you, like, it depends on your labor and your will to work. But like as a player,
Yeah.
I would love to have, different holes inside of it. You can add it, one for the one update. It doesn't matter. You don't need to, to create all these, holes and rooms for one
Yeah.
update. You can add them like in the continue. But I think that, you know, first
Okay.
of all, we need
Okay.
to
Listen.
have like some art
Okay.
hole, like to put that to put statues and paintings in there,
Okay.
like the cultural side.
Okay. So let me rephrase. All right. Let's say the museum in Somerville in Summertime Saga had 3 wings. Okay. 3 sections. Okay.
Okay.
What are the themes for the 3 sections? Okay.
Dude.
Well, first one should be about, art, like paintings, sculptures, and so on.
But that's
All,
not a
you know.
theme. That's not an era. That's not.
Dude. There's an
Oh, you
entire
mean that?
museum in
I was
Iceland for
thinking, I was
dicks.
thinking not about, the, not about, the eras or something, but the types. For example, one
No, no,
hole
no.
would be, for
No museum
some
goes by
school, like the
type. It's
National
it's
Museum, for
it's
example.
usually
You,
by era or by like by genre, right?
yeah.
Like if you go to a museum, you're gonna have a museum of like Egypt or a museum of like antiques, but a certain era or a certain a place
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Earth,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I understand, I understand.
like
Well,
Japanese pottery or like
okay,
whatever,
okay, 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 okay. Let me think,
So
let me think.
if
Okay.
there's
Well,
3,
first,
DC.
well, at least one room, it must
DC.
be about how that era, like in Italy, about Leonardo da Vinci, Raphael, Michelangelo, all this time was called, how it's called, before the
Renaissance.
Enlightenment era.
Renaissance.
Da Vinci
Oh
was
yeah, Renaissance,
Renaissance.
Renaissance. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
You would have a Renaissance section in the museum, really?
Yeah, because let me, I could send you a couple of pictures or post them in the imager. Where do you want them? Like to
By the way,
explain.
DC, you should check your DMs.
Okay.
I've sent you an actual museum.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dick museum in Iceland.
Oh, a penis museum. Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Lots of penis. Nice. Well, I don't know if we're gonna do that, but it's maybe okay. All right. So Jab, you still haven't really given me any of the 3. Like, okay, so Renaissance you think is good?
Yeah, the second maybe it will be about ancient life, like the cave people, or maybe the dinosaur bones or something,
Okay.
super ancient.
Okay. So yeah. Prehistoric.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, so one section is prehistoric, the other section is Renaissance. But what is it
Yeah.
about Renaissance that you think has a lot of potential in the museum? Like I feel like it's a bit
Let me-
boring,
I-
you know?
I don't want to explain it with my mouth because I will be bad at this. I just need to find a couple of pictures just to show them to you, and
Naked
you will
marble
understand.
ladies.
Naked marble
Yeah.
ladies, yeah.
Yeah, marble ladies.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. You guys have not really convinced me with this whole Renaissance thing yet. But okay, all right. What else?
Oh, you want like a bunch of naked fuck the word.
But listen. I get the whole naked statues and some paintings of naked angels. Like I get it, but to me
Okay.
it's kind of very, I don't know. It may be a bit boring. No.
How
No.
experimental you want it to get.
Well, I'm just saying in terms of potential, right? You're thinking the museum. Like a lot of things could happen in a museum. We could have monster girls in the museum, or we could have things related
Dude,
to some of the school
You
girls
want
in the museum.
actual things that happened in museums around the world, because there are a few, like a vagina painting, but it was not a painting of a vagina. It was painting that was done with a vagina.
Oh yeah, like blood or
No, no, no,
whatever.
no.
Or this woman who crocheted yarn that was shoved in her, and then it would spool out.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's like just like I'm saying the theme has to be interesting. Like the theme has to have potential, you know? So
An entire section
yes.
of naked sketches of the old lady that works in the hospital.
Roz?
Yeah.
It's too bad there's already a vampire in the game because Roz could be a great vampire. There's like an ancient picture of her from like
Mommy.
the 12th
She's a
century.
mommy.
A mummy. Uh, loot art through the years: caveman, classical, modern. Keep it stupid. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you could put a picture of Roz near the cave painting.
listen, I'm just trying to think of like potential, right, in terms of the themes. Okay, that's all I'm saying, right? Like, I feel like there's some themes that might be more interesting and more, you know.
Define themes.
'Cause, I don't know. Prehistoric is interesting. I think prehistoric could be one for sure.
Okay.
Historic, like it also like first thing I consider about like the Renaissance as like
Oh, you
the
mean
era of painting of arts. It will be very good to like for you as an artist, like you an artist,
Yeah.
you put something the masterpiece of art inside the game,
Yeah.
and you can make it also like lewd a little bit.
Yeah.
okay, but do you mean like
All the painted
Venus?
women and so on.
You mean prehistoric, like Venus of Willendorf?
No, I mean just
Maybe.
cavemen having sex, like the way scientists expect cavemen having sex,
Okay,
grabbing
I think
one.
And that would
caveman.
be like some weird, convoluted, acrobatic Kama Sutra kind of thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
or
Listen,
maybe the dinosaur with the boner.
I think that the dinosaurs are interesting, okay, and the caveman and all that. That's interesting. I think it has some potential, okay.
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 I think Egypt would be interesting for sure.
Ooh.
Don't you think an
Okay.
Egyptian section would be interesting?
An Egyptian section could be very nice, yes.
Okay, Cook. I don't know how to send this to you. I'll send you the link in the Discord. Can you
Yeah, you sure can.
can you
Yeah.
run it?
Mhm.
You can show it to the people in the chat because we are talking.
Okay.
People
Yes,
don't
I know.
understand what happened
Listen,
there.
guys, Jab, all that Jab sent me is pictures of naked butts made of marble. Okay.
No.
Nice.
Check out the last video.
Yes, it's a girl looking at a statue with a penis and they're stroking it.
Well, show it to the chat. Like people, just they hear us talking, but they don't have no idea what we're talking about. Like it's not very polite.
I think people can visualize a woman stroking a statue's penis.
Yeah. It's a girl pretending to give a blowjob and mounting the statue. All right.
Okay, I want to say all that
Classic.
ancient stuff like Greek stuff, Roman stuff, or something like that was
Yeah.
also repeated in the Renaissance. They had a lot of erected penises, naked bodies, like women, man, doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
For example, if you look on the museum on how that city was called that was burned under the volcano extraction, how it's called
Oh, I know what you're talking
Pompeii.
about. Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, like people, find that of coins, with the dick images on it or something like that, because it's full of that primal erotical tension. And if
Yeah.
you create like the common ancient hall that would contain all that kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it will be good to sell it to the people. And if you look at the video, it's not only like for the Saga players who are interested in all the sex stuff. It also worries all the people who watch all this kind of stuff, as that three ladies were very excited about the statue with the erected penis.
Yeah, the statue. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so but I don't know, but the people complaining they can trigger the video I've posted in the chat. Could you just show it on your screen if you can run it properly, please, just
Uh,
for me.
why can't people watch it? Hold
Oh yeah, the Russian video, yeah.
on. Oh God, it's like a Russian like website.
Yeah, it's Russian version of some kind
P-
of
is Peekaboo a like a YouTube variant? Like what is that?
it's maybe close to the 9 gags something.
Oh, I see. Do you use a lot of Russian websites?
Yeah, of course.
Like which ones are popular?
Well, this one. What else? Couple of IT sites like Hubber.com or
Oh,
maybe
okay.
DTF.com, like people, talking about, movies, films, IT game industry, and so on.
Nerdy Russians.
Yeah, yeah, some kind of.
Okay. I can't play the video, man. It's not working.
Can
Somebody
you
in chat said that because of the whole Russian shenanigans,
just
it's auto blocked in America.
Oh,
okay?
okay.
It's the
I will try to do it with my own
I don't know, where should
camel-driven
I put it?
internet.
Where should I put it? Like it's a VBM extension. Where I should put it on Imager or
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Jab. I don't know if
Maybe we
there's
should move
like.
on,
Oh,
fellas.
it's in Russian.
Fellas.
I can't really do anything.
How about instead of a
Oh, you need
penis
to log
exhibit,
in. Okay, you need to
you
log in.
do a famous vaginas in history, and you can do like Helen of Troy and Cleopatra, and it's just like close-up paintings of vaginas.
Um.
Yeah, but it's not a theme.
Yeah, that's just vaginas.
Well, I just thought it'd be funny. Like, oh, here's Cleopatra's vagina, and here's Helen of Troy's vagina.
Um. I don't know. I
it doesn't look
guess.
at the city, the museum is the the place of the culture and history. It doesn't look like that.
Okay, well, I apologize. I didn't know that this was penis is better than vaginas
I don't know.
crowd.
I think Sploosh just came in with terrible ideas. I
Yeah.
don't know, guys.
For example, this
Jeez.
I've posted on the images, like the original, museum, and it's like the some kind of the Russian joke, like I found on the Russian side, but it's
Yeah.
just the sign down. Please don't touch the status, and
Yeah.
you actually can look at it and you understand why, because people just want to grab that ass made from the
Yeah.
marble.
Hmm.
And this is the actual real European museum about Renaissance stuff and so on. So if you
That's
put
that's a,
something like that in the game, maybe with the
that's a pretty
images of
nice
the
ass
real,
though.
Mm.
it will be very good because
Yeah.
Maybe
ancient stuff like common stuff with the about the Greece and
Ooh, and you
Rome.
can have the charging bull from Wall Street with the shiny balls.
maybe Hannah will finally have her character in the museum, maybe working there. And then she unwraps the mummies at night and has a gangbang with the mummy monsters. Oh, interesting.
The first part sounds cool, but I think the second part you need to run by Hannah.
Yeah. No. Okay, I don't know. Listen. So far, I think
Hannah objects,
I
by
think
the way.
Egypt sounds interesting so far.
I think she'd be cool as a curator or some receptionist or something, but
I would say like the common stuff, like for all Egypt, Persia, Greece,
Persia,
Rome,
yeah,
and so on.
yeah,
Just ancient stuff.
yeah.
oh,
Greece,
she
Greece could
she
be nice. Yeah.
do you see
One, could
she wants
be.
them to be like hunky mummies, like
Oh.
from
This
the
is the
mummy
second link,
movies.
about the caveman and how they, had the sex. For example, they were, coming all around, naked with no clothes and something. No, for example, having, wild, primal sex.
Yeah.
Having, weapons, dick shaped or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe have, some pagan, rituals based on the pagan, on the penis and vagina, or maybe, wait, how this is called, like, the pictures inside the caves.
Cave paintings.
Mm, 5 seconds. Like this one. I will also
They're
put
just
it on
called.
Imager.
They're called cave paintings.
Cave paintings. Oh, maybe I just
I
don't
think it's just how you call them.
don't know it. Like this is the link.
Like what kind of cave paintings? Like there are some cave paintings
About
which is
hunting, about
actually
animal fucking,
painted,
about
or do
human
you want,
fucking and so on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
or do you mean like the spray paintings because they also did that?
Hmm.
Like they put their hand up and then they'd eat some chalk or something and they spray it with their mouths and they make like an outline, but of dicks.
This is the link.
This is the way.
So one hall will, have some reconstruction of, caveman, habitat with, cave paintings about, drawing with how
But
they
listen to me, okay?
Yeah.
Because some of you, like, and Sploosh was like suggesting like, oh, vaginas, blah blah. It's like it doesn't matter what theme we pick. Of course, there's gonna be vaginas and penises in the museum. You know what I mean? It's not so much about like, oh, is it gonna have like boobs or is it gonna? It's of course it's gonna have all that. The question is like, what theme will all these things appear into, right? Because the museum has to have some kind of a structure, right? When we enter it, maybe there's 3 doors that lead to different sections.
Historical museum, one hall will be, stand for the each, period in the human, life.
Yeah, so maybe the first one is
Like,
antiquity, like it's antique, or it's or maybe it's
yeah, the first one is prehistorical
yeah,
cave one. The second
prehistoric.
one is antique. Third one is, the Middle Ages, the classical European feudal, era of,
Yeah.
knights and ladies and so on. And, the next one will be the modern one, like
What
with
is
the,
in the modern one though? It's just like modern art.
mechanisms, all the mechanisms, for masturbating, like from the steampunk,
Nice one, John.
dual symbian, like all
Yeah.
the clockpunk dual symbian version,
Okay.
like
alright.
how the mechanism, like the mechanics and techniques, developed during the times, like from the simple masturbators to the super modern one, with the LSD rays and batteries inside.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
So you can collect everything like technology, science, history, and penises and vaginas all in one.
Okay. 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 All right. That's interesting. Hmm.
And for example, I don't know, but I could judge. For example, if you have museum as a place for dating system, if I'm right. So like
Yeah. Yeah.
each girl
It
would
could
be
be.
interested in her own hall. For example,
Mhm.
the girl from the PC class, how's she called? Like,
June.
yeah, June, for example, maybe she will, impressed by the modern hall, and mm, for example, Mia will be impressed by, ancient one, and or if she's, she's interested in the arts and so on, maybe she'll, impressed with the Renaissance era, like the middle hall.
Judith likes prehistoric because she likes to be. She looks like that little
Yeah,
statue. What is it
exactly,
called?
exactly, exactly.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Hmm. The
And it will
goddess of
not be
fertility.
only about the paintings like the and cave arts or something like that. You can also put some artifacts like the ancient hammers, dick shaped, of course,
Mhm.
you know or the medieval swords. They actually had some daggers. They were called, uh, I don't know the original name. It was the German one, but it was connected somehow with the with the balls.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but yeah. Hmm.
Balak
Bollocks?
dagger. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bollocks.
This is how it looked. It was used by the knights, to heat the armor. 5 seconds. I'll try to copy image.
Playa says, how about a section where you add fan art? I think if we do that, it's going to be in the comic book store. Samo says, take a look. Look here. Look.
This is the link. Post it in the chat.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because we don't have maybe like some a part of the museum is about Asia or something. Yeah, we could maybe. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Balls dagger. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, maybe it could be. There's so many different types of museums, or different genres of like exhibits, right? I mean, there's a lot we can do.
Well, how it's called, like when you have all in one, like historical museum, museum of natural science, or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, we're
Just
not
have everything.
limit. Like if we do prehistoric, it could be a mix of caveman stuff and dinosaurs, right? If we do antiquity, we could do a little bit of Roman, a little bit of Greek, a little bit of Egyptian, right? And then one that's modern will be, again, like a mix of things. It doesn't have to be, you know.
Yeah. I think 3-4 holes would be enough.
Like modern experimental art,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like the crazy shit.
Yeah, like somebody just spitting paint on a canvas and calling it art, like that kind of crap.
But I just, really think that, the medieval Renaissance stuff should be in there because no one can, persuade me in the opposite thing. I just think that these kind of things, let me copy the image, 5 seconds. Like no one could say this is not beautiful and not sexy. Wait a second. Manager, new posts. Okay, who will say that this is not sexy? But at the same time, this is, the medieval or the modern, masterpiece of art. It's not like some loose things, people, draw in the toilet cabins. It's like the beauty itself. But it's still, it's very, nice
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, having this in the museum, you just, hitting two birds with one stone. It's like actually the masterpiece of art and the sexy stuff in the same way.
Playa, no, there's no tentacles in there,
I
but there's gonna
mean-
be webs.
I'm a tits guy, but that ass, yeah, I'd put my face in
Spicy,
it.
I don't know, actually, it's just found in the internet. I'm sorry, I couldn't help you here. I'm sorry. Shame on me, but, it's nothing I can do for you in here.
I feel you, spicy. I feel ya.
Yeah. We know that feel, bro.
Is Spicy
I mean,
complaining about something?
not about the spider girls though.
Yeah.
Is Spicy
that-
complaining about something?
And,
Yeah, he wants to find out where the statue is because he wants to.
he's excited about it.
Oh.
Yeah,
I just,
he wants
talking
to be
things
very
about,
friendly with it.
prehistorical era is like, the way how to represent, the wild, primal, animalistic, sex content. It's not, tied with, with the beautiful shape of the boobs or ass, people loved in the medieval, in the Renaissance era. It's just, the most materialistic and animalistic way of, having sex like this, for example. People looked on the animals, fucking mating, breeding, and did the same. And when you represent it like in the museum hall, you just see how it was. So it's just, it will be like the spectre from from wild sex to the very fancy one in the medieval stuff with all that using all that fancy clothes and so on, and then going directly to the modern one using with a lot of devices. People used to fuck back in BC. Well, it was written in my history workbook in school. Blame all my teachers. It's not me. They taught me. It was the way.
I don't know. My parents told me that little bee went to see the flower, and then that's how babies happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm too innocent, I don't know these things. I don't even know how I got 3 kids.
Mom talked to the dad and say, okay, our kid is pretty grew up and we need to talk about things about him. So could you explain him about the birds, flowers, and so on. So the dad comes to his son and say, okay, do you remember we met that 2 hookers last Saturday and fucked them in all the holes? And the son was like, yeah, okay. So you should know that all the bees and the flowers, they do the same.
Actually, Jab, when is the last time you went to a museum? Actually.
About a month ago, it was the museum about. Yeah, it was the museum about Second World War, about the Great Patriotic War, how it's calling here,
Yeah.
Great War for Motherland.
And what
So
kind
I
of
was
exhibit was there?
uh, about the siege of Leningrad, about the Battle of Baltic Sea.
Yeah.
It was like because the whole state celebrated the Victory Day, the 9th of the May.
Oh, I see.
And but I was working like this date, even it was the state holiday, but I was working, but I was in the beginning of the May.
Yeah.
It was the second or the third of the May. I don't remember exactly. So and I was in the museum of one writer that lived in here, like in the area, and like there were some stuff belonged to him, and actually it was out of the city, like the small cottage, and one part of the house was decorated as how's it called, like according to all his novels and so on, like how the characters of his books were living, the world he described in his books.
Okay.
And the second part of the house were about the character himself, like his letters, some kind of his clothes and so on. And it was like in the middle of April, if I remember well. But I've been like in the big huge museums like the Louvre, uh, pretty far ago, long time ago. Shame on me. Can you ask DC if the cobwebs I hint at the Spider Girl living there, because it's similar to what I wrote in my docs. DC, how could you command that?
I don't know. Maybe there is going to be a Spider Girl here. It's very possible.
Well, he's not saying no.
He never say no. He never say yes. It's the DC.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, just don't forget who I talking to right now.
Listen, I have two answers for all the fans that ever ask questions about sometimes. Like I either
Soon
say,
TM.
I either say maybe, or I say soon.
Yeah. He says maybe, and then he redraws the character totally.
Yeah.
And he was just, what the fuck? Like, how it could be? And said, oh, like maybe I will fix it. And
Yeah.
the answer is the same.
Yeah. Exactly. It's exactly what I do. Exactly.
I still can't understand why he redrawed the science teacher.
The science teacher?
Yeah. How it's called Miss Akita.
Well, because she's bad. Like, her art is terrible. So I have to fix her.
Now her face looks like she met, a couple of bees, and
Well, I'm not done with her. I haven't really, like, Give me some time. It'll get better.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh yeah, sometime. Okay, no problem.
Just give me, 500 years.
Yeah, sure enough. No one is complaining about the time, by the way.
Yeah. I feel like you're being sarcastic.
Well,
Sarcastic
I want
jab.
you to say in front of all these people, hearing us at the moment, that I never, ever, told you like why it takes it so long to you or something like that. I never complained
you
about
always
the time
message me about, oh, why is it taking so long, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all the time you tell me, yeah.
This motherfucker is talking bullshit. He's a liar. Don't believe him. Do not believe DC.
Do not believe his
Nobody ever
lies.
complains about the time it takes, except for all the people who complain about the time it takes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, correct.
The last thing I was complaining about was Oh, actually, it was all about the first day again and again.
The first day, yes.
Long to do this.
Do what? This background?
No, I found out how to add something that is called apparently superscript,
Oh.
which is the tiny TM on the top.
Yeah, but the Goom, you're drunk. Of course, it's gonna take you a long time.
Oh, you're
But
not wrong.
if he's drunk, it doesn't mean he can't represent some ideas.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
'Cause yesterday I was drunk, and what does it mean? Like, I shouldn't, I should stop, writing all my docs to you. Have you already finished your 20-page doc for the museum? Yeah, I've dropped down, writing docs. Now I'm making, in other way. I'm making, voice messages.
Yeah, I gave Jab my personal phone number. He leaves me voice messages on my phone.
Yeah.
Bing.
It's very useful, by the way, because I'm ordering pizza and I'm always putting down this is phone number, and he pays for my pizza all the time. It's very useful, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe someday I will, share his phone number to you, so
Okay.
you can, you
Seriously
can,
though?
order some sushi, pizza,
Pizza?
beer, or something.
Do you guys actually have
Dude, what
sushi
the
and pizza
hell?
in Russia?
Can't you just order like normal people food like pierogi?
Пироги.
Duh.
Yeah, let's
Duh.
try. Пироги actually is like the multiple. The single one is pirog, that actually stands for the pie.
Dude, can you seriously just eat one?
Just the one what?
Pirog.
Pirog.
Can you just eat one?
Yeah, you can, but who will stop himself from
Would
eating?
you just eat one?
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the
But
singular term
if it would be,
is utterly
if
useless.
it would be, very huge one. That's
Nah,
maybe,
dude, seriously, the singular term is useless.
I've
Just
had
use
one pierogi
plural
before.
one.
You can have just one.
No, you can't.
Yeah, once there was like leftovers and I was passing by the fridge. I'm like, oh, pierogies, and I just took one and I ate it. So it was just one.
Fucking lies, man.
No, it's true.
What the fuck is it with all the lies, man?
It's no lies, man, no lies. The truth.
No, נשבר לי הזין.
Turning into Jab, yes.
You guys sound very suspicious. It is something wrong with you. I bet.
Yeah.
Now listen to me. I will tell you it like it is. Okay? You understand, my friend? You are the very sus. You sus like the Amogus.
When I was a kid and was studying English, the biggest problem was to make yourself, pronounce the and the sounds.
Oh,
The
yeah.
TH?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
TH, yeah.
That's what most people have a problem with when they're trying to learn English. Yeah.
It's not. It's totally, useless. Like in Russian language, we don't have anything, comparable to it, because that's why all the Russians, falling down to the strict T or Z sound. For example, instead of this, they would say this or something.
Yeah, the French have a very hard time doing the TH sound.
Yeah. But I like to confuse,
Russian
English.
also has some very weird.
Yeah. I like to
pronunciations.
confuse English speakers, trying asking them to pronounce the sound. Yeah, pretty good. Should I take it as as an insult?
That's a U with an umlaut, right?
Yeah, but actually we have one umlaut rule in our alphabet.
Okay.
Yeah, but that German or Finnish, umlauting, when they put it just under after any consonant, it's really
Oh yeah,
messy.
it sounds different. Like there's an A and there's an
Yeah.
there's an A that goes and there's an A that goes
DC, can you pronounce or
Job.
something like
Jab job.
Okay, now you know how you have like a hard C? Yeah, the
hard C.
KH, the KH, the
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just so
yeah. Yeah, it's very funny. That's Hebrew for you. A lot of
Like that?
yeah, something like that. But that sounded like
Arabic?
a lot more Arabic. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the phlegm in the.
we have the thing that's called soft and hard consonants. For
Yes,
example, about more than the half of the consonants can be spelled in the different ways. Well, it's really hard to explain to the person who who hasn't this concept in his language. But for example, like the most closest explanation I could offer you. For example, if you've heard like how the Mexicans, like the Spanish, Americans, talking. For example, I've watched the video, the guy playing on the guitar, and he was, Mexican or something, and he was talking about the metal music, and he pronounced it as metal, like metal. I love metal. Like, and that L in the end, he made it like what we say, the soft consonant, like lip. So in Russia, there are two different, sounds, like L as the straight one and L as soft one.
like loch.
Yeah, this is the straight one,
Yeah.
like the hard consonant.
Bruni,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not done yet. You'll see. I'm gonna make some changes to the. I'm not done with the cave at all.
For example, putting some strike, the emphasizes in the way you can change it. Meaning, for example, the words писать with писать. This is how I will type it in the chat.
Pizdiet.
Yet.
No, it has some different meaning.
Сука, блядь.
Yeah, like this. For example, when the consonants, consonant, when the emphasis goes to the A, like писать, it means to write down something with a pen and the pencil. But if you put the emphasis on E, писать, it means to pee.
Нахуй.
I bet you don't understand the meaning of the words you're trying to pronounce.
No, he doesn't.
Нахуй. Ah, сука, блядь.
It's not very polite
It's
of you,
two
young
words.
man.
A, it's 2 words. B, stop using words you don't actually understand.
I know all these words. It just means I love you. You're my friend.
Yes. That's
So you
exactly what
wanted
it is.
me say all these words like in any order to say how much I love you, DC? Do you want to hear all that stuff in your own address?
Yeah.
I bet you don't.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna go, guys. My kids are coming home, and I'm gonna go play with them outside. It's a nice day. So.
Okay.
Thank you for
tell
the
them,
invitation.
tell them how you love them, like you told Jack.
Yeah.
Yes. I will. Lubliu.
Thank you
Isn't
for the
it,
chat,
I love you.
for hearing.
Lubliu.
Lublu.
Lubliu.
Blue.
2L.
Lubliu.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I know some Russian. Don't worry, I know.
It's Я тебя люблю.
Я тебя люблю.
Yeah.
Люблю.
I told you, I know some Russian, but
Yeah,
I only know the
it's
nice words.
when you say тебя, like it's addressed to the one person, and
Yes.
when you pronounce вас instead of it, я вас люблю, it's like for the multiple people, amount of people.
Yeah. You told me that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Я
Okay.
вас люблю.
Я вас люблю.
Yeah, exactly. A plus. Take a
Okay.
seat.
Okay.
אז לילה טוב לכם צ'אט, היה נחמד מאוד לדבר איתכם.
לחמלה.
Exactly.
All right. Have a good weekend, guys. How do you say have a good weekend?
Хороших
Oh,
выходных.
What about you, Goom?
Shabbat shalom, motherfucker.
Shabbat shalom, motherfucker. Okay. All right, guys.
Yeah,
Have a
thank
good
you for the
weekend.
invitation. Thank you everyone for listening all our bullshit in here today.
Yeah.
See you all
See ya,
next time.
peeps.
Goodbye.
Bye, Goom. Bye, Jam. See you guys. All right, everyone. Have a good weekend. I'm gonna go play outside with my kids. They're coming home from school, and it's nice out, so they're gonna be at my door in 2 seconds, asking me to go play with them. So they're home early. So I mean, I'll see you guys on Monday. All right. Bye, everyone.